go.
I spend most of my life wanting you to love me. I don't need it, I'm completed. But lately I've been all about my money. Go and get it, go and get it. I was worried about how you should love me. I don't need it, I'm completed. Now I'm worried about if you got my money. Go and get it, go and get it.
Hey yo, we back. We Bizak. The new
What it is, what it is.
the new channel, the show, where we go over the show. You know what I mean? Well, today we got a special joint going on today where we gonna go over the worst to the best basketball players in movies, and well, yeah, in movies. What has sparked this was the new Bel Air show or whatever. You know what I mean? And as I was going along, basketball is one of the themes inside of that show, and I had made a comment that I don't know if anybody watches the show Swagger or not, but on the show Swagger, which is a like a dramatization of Kevin Durant's story, just with different names or whatever, and different characters. But the young man that plays the KD character, whose name is Jace on the show. I don't know his real name. I should have researched, but you can go and check that out. The show is called Swagger. The character's name is Jace, the main character. Shorty really can ball. Like I'm wondering. I don't know how old he is, but he's playing KD between like the 8th and the ninth grade. Well, he's Jace is between the 8th and the ninth grade, and Will.
Question, real quick.
What's that? Well, go ahead.
Where you live at?
I am live. Matter of fact, let me share it to the new channel now, because I think we live from the actual I think we live on the page right now. So let me see. Yeah, it's live on the Broken Television page. So I'm gonna share it to the new channel right now. So it should pop up in the new channel. Let me share it from let me share it.
I'm good.
All right. Just shared it to TST. You see it in the new channel?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And let me see. Yeah. I shared it to TST also. All right. And if you get a chance, share it to maybe like the television group and the comic group. All right. Jace, who is back to it. Will versus Jace. Not to start with it, but that's what sparked off the conversation. And Jace by far would tear the fur off of Will. Will is a senior in their universe, and he is a D1 prospect. So if Will is a senior and a D1 prospect, and Jace is between the 8th and the ninth grade, and he would tear the fur off of Will, that means Jace need to be going straight to the league his junior year, high school, compared to my guy right there. But to get us kicked off, first of all, would you like to go from worst to first, or first to worst?
Worst to first.
Worst to first. All right. So let me get out.
Like worst?
Say again. you go. All right. So you want to go from worst to first. So our list, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the worst basketball player in a basketball movie. Let me get this up. What the hell? Here we go. In my opinion, the worst basketball player in any basketball movie that we've seen was Omar Epps in Love and Basketball.
You say he was the worst?
By far, Omar Epps, to me, you know what I mean, is the worst basketball player that we have seen in a basketball movie. To me, what makes him the worst is look like an athlete, yo. Like, first of all, he looks like an athlete and doesn't come off athletic at all. Like, to me, he looks like he never touched a basketball prior to loving basketball. And we're gonna get to that topic a little bit into it and concerning another one of the players. What the fuck happened to this damn picture? Oh, he next. Don't worry. I must have lost the picture or whatever. But we know how Omar Epps look. Let me see. Let me get that back though. All right, that one gonna work. All right, so just by looking at that picture right there, yo, you know what I mean? Just by looking at that.
Break it down some.
All right, let me see.
Because ain't nobody gonna be able to see it. It's right there in the corner with a live and shit at.
All right, I got you. Can you see it there?
No, it's just getting smaller. There we go.
All right. That man look like he ain't never been nowhere near basketball before, yo. Like just in a non-basketball scene, yo, he looked like a thespian acting like he's playing basketball, yo. He literally looks like he don't know what he about to do with that apparatus right there, yo. Like, let me see something though. Let's get out.
No, he do look dumb as shit in the movie playing basketball. I'd agree. He one of the worst.
Mhm.
My worst is Falcon in Crossover.
And
He was
that's
horrible in that movie.
and he looked equally bad. As a matter of fact, he might have looked worse. But what throws me off with Omar Epps and the reason they casted him for so many sports movies is he looked athletic. Like they literally casted him for sports movies. I think that Falcon, he actually just to get off subject a little bit, he improved his physicality and his athleticism as his career went along. As he started doing action movies, like he looked like a lot more nimble compared to how he looked in Crossover. You know what I mean? I don't know if he took some real fight training or some movie fight training or something, but that boy do not look like an athlete in Crossover. I'll agree with that. So I think what we might need to do is pull up some proof on these guys' skills or lack thereof. Let me see where we gotta go. That would be
Yeah, I can't add shit. So you gotta do all that.
yeah. Hope that's comprehensive enough. Search title. Let me see. Love and basketball. I'm trying to go right to a basketball scene, but we literally can go to him just playing Sanaa with Nerf
What's the
basketball.
actor that played Falcon name?
His name is
Can't think of his name. You know his name? No. Nigga who played Papa Dot. No, became Captain America. Crazy. He's a pretty good actor too. I feel sorry for not knowing his name. Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie. Okay. Like we might get some Anthony Mackie hoop action in this scene right here. Oh damn, that's the whole damn movie. I think the trailer might give us your plan in that. Let me see, crossover movie trailer. No, they just show us Anthony Mackie getting hurt.
He just break down the whole fucking movie. And let me tell you why it make Anthony Mackie look worse, right?
Why is that?
He in a movie with hot sauce. So hot sauce showing you how a nigga who really know how to move.
Right.
And Anthony Mackie right there just looking super stupid. Like I think what might in your defense, what might give Omar Epps the edge is that Sanaa Lathan looked better as an athlete than he did.
She looked better as a basketball player, and it was kind of obvious she wasn't a basketball player too.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the deciding factor. But this nigga Anthony Mackie though, like, nah, he don't look like he the greatest street ball player that ever lived.
Never. And then he playing a nigga, the I don't even know who the nigga named, the Nick Cannon light nigga.
Yeah.
You're playing a nigga who look even just as bad. Like so, like it might have like the worst compilation of basketball in any basketball movie ever. And they look like they should have been like dancing or some shit like that.
Yeah, they look like dance niggas hooping. That's exactly what they look like.
Watch the trailer. I'm ready to send it to you. They look trash in that.
Yo, Hot Sauce should have dropped that nigga at least 30 times, yo, in real life.
He probably did.
Oh man, I'm like,
put that shit in the movie.
Get that nigga the ball. Give him the ball.
Nigga going down.
See, they all right. This might be the difference, yo. It look like they got the scenes a little tighter and close to them, knowing that niggas don't hoop. And I think the action in Love and Basketball might have been like a little more wide open. So I think they edited this and like edited tricks and shit in. Like you can see Omar Epps' lack of fundamentals. Like you can actually see it in him. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad right there. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad, y'all. That's bad right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad right there. said, you call yourself a man? Nigga, what kind of trash talk is that, yo? Who said you call yourself a man? All right, let me see something. You sent the clip.
Yeah, I sent it to the little Truth Power shit.
All right, let me see.
I think it's the same little situation we were just watching though.
Oh, you just sent that one. All right, I thought you found something from Love and Basketball.
No, they ain't had nothing else. You want something from Love and Basketball?
Yeah. Well, no, that's cool though. Let me see. Yeah. See if you can find something from Love and Basketball real quick.
You seen that new Peacemaker?
Yeah. I saw it.
Yeah. While I'm looking for some shit. That shit was pretty good, and they just picked it up for the second season. So
yeah,
that's pretty dope.
It's a dope show, yo.
Yeah, like
it's a dope show. I mean,
James Gunn might be the best director out at redeeming characters or making you care about characters that might be irredeemable or that you don't know about for real. Like
right.
That shit fire. Nah, they only got all the love scenes for real. They don't got no Omar Hooper scenes.
Right. But don't sweat it because it's probably a reason that they don't have none of them motherfuckers out there. You know what I mean? I truly believe. I don't know if it's because around the time I saw Love and Basketball, how hard I was going. Yo, Knox, what's up, yo? My man P Money, Mr. CEO, King Knox on the joint. Hurley on here too. I think he's still on here. Yeah. Hey Hurley, yo, why don't you come jump on the stream? Y'all been trying to get your funny ass up for a minute, yo.
Hurley?
Good funny, yo.
Now they said he can't talk after 10 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, I heard that too, yo. So I'm gonna leave you alone on that, yo.
How you doing, Miss Hurley? If you listening, I don't want no beef.
Right. So I'm gonna tell you who I got as. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you who number 3 is, but I'm just gonna pop it up. So we got Omar and Love and Basketball. They close. They actually we can probably had as a tie for number 2. I mean for number 10. Matter of fact, it's not even 10. My bad, yo. It's a top 15 going on here, yo. My bad.
So we gotta get started. We ain't get started yet.
Yeah, it's a top 15. So number 14, 15, we'll even say they're a tie for last place because they are rather separated from everybody else on the list. All right. This was a hard one. This was a hard one for me. As a matter of fact,
Love and Basketball is not a classic. It's just fondly remembered by a bunch of people. It's a horrible movie. But
I disagree. I disagree with that. And the quality of a movie does not determine whether it's a classic or not, y'all.
No, it's horrible acting. It's a pretty bad movie. It's just fondly remembered because of when it came out.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, but it's still a classic though. Knocks threw his hands up, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you, my guy. I don't hate the movie.
Right.
I just wouldn't call it a classic for real. Like, it's just, I don't know. Love and Basketball gave every female that grew up when I was growing up this like falsified idea of like how perfect everything supposedly was. They like first time and all that shit for real. Like I don't know. They definitely based some wild shit off that movie.
Yeah, and it definitely was one of the first hood classic hood classic, romantic. You know what I mean? One of those type movies.
Comedy, romantic type shit. It was a drama.
Yeah. I said that's one of the first.
Then they did my man. They did the State Farm man dirty.
You said the State Farm man.
Yeah, nigga with a deep ass voice.
Play the pops.
Yeah.
You think they did him dirty?
I said they did him dirty.
Let me get them bum ass niggas out the screen.
Nah, that's the worst part of the movie. The actual story is better than the basketball side. The basketball side horrible.
What you talking about on Love and Basketball?
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, most definitely.
That was his comment. Somebody else commenting? Because I can't see no other comments.
Let me say, I thought they captured the basketball side good. Yeah, cause you ain't no hooper. You ain't no hooper Knox, yo. Like, I love you, yo, but I'm gonna say you probably not a hooper, yo. So it probably didn't. Well, he said even more with Sanaa. All right, I'll say that. If you want to say,
Sanaa was way better than Omar.
Yeah. We kind of went over that Sanaa was actually she actually came off as a better basketball player, and she wasn't no hooper either. You know what I mean?
And if you talking about like the story as far as like how they captured like the struggle it was for like women in basketball during that time and stuff like that, that part of the story I thought was really good. Like, she was the shit in college, and then after college she had to go overseas and give up her family and shit, and then when she wanted to come back and be with her family, she couldn't hoop at first, and then they started the WNBA. I thought that was a pretty cool story for real.
Right.
But Omar Epps' part was trash because he wouldn't have flamed out that fast.
I think he was
a lottery pick, bro.
Yeah. But it was his flame out was more a testament to his flame out was more a testament to his spirit at the time than it was to his ability. You know what I mean? I mean, of course they was doing the whole ACL changes you, and you know what I mean, it messes you up and all that stuff, you know what I mean, for a long time. But I think it was more a test to how he felt about the game at that point, you know what I mean, because he definitely would have got, you know what I mean, another opportunity to go to another team, get himself together and all that stuff, you know what I mean. He would have got at least
2-3 of them.
Well, let's say my man was a lottery pick, and I want to say he was a lottery pick.
He was a lottery pick,
right? So back then the rules was 3 years. It wasn't the 4 years yet. You know what I mean? It was right now it's 3 with the team option, right? For a first rounder, right?
Yeah,
it's 3 with a team option. So it used to be 2 with a team option back then. So what I'm thinking is, he would have at least got the 3 years. He would have automatically at least got the 3 years, and then one more team would at least pick him up. So he'd have had at least 5 years to flame out.
That's what I was saying, 5 to 8.
If he was still trying, but I think he stopped trying.
5 to 8 would be a bust.
Yeah.
These niggas is garbage. Not garbage because they're in the NBA, but by the league standards, niggas is garbage. They still latch on the teams and shit.
Like, yeah, a lot of guards though, especially on the smaller side, you can flame out a lot faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think he was a small guard though. Like they was touting him like he was the next Kobe.
Right.
I'm just saying, based off how the story was talking about the nigga for real.
Yeah. Try to bring this damn next picture up.
Nah, I agree with you about how he did it. Nah, I was just saying that.
What's that? Let me see. You talking about her
her story.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the Sanaa end that was good, and her basketball action, I don't know whether it was because his was so bad or what, but her basketball action definitely was satisfactory, as far as compared to watching Omar. You know what I mean? Like Omar was bad. But my next one up is Andre 3000 in semi-pro.
I honestly don't remember Andre 3000 in semi-pro. So I need a clip. Let me see if I can find the clip.
Yeah, but Dre 3000 and semi-pro. Once again, another cat that don't look like he's a baller, but whatever they did with Andre, he looked like he was kind of like a slick 70s guard. You know what I mean? I think it might be a little easier to make somebody look like a 70s baller than it is to make him look like a modern baller, because in a lot of our eyes, those 70 ballers, like they used to pat the ball on the top of the ball, and shit like that. Like they looked a little more simple, you know what I mean? So I don't know whether that's what got him over.
Nah, Andre 3000 who?
You say
I just looked at the little clip of him and Will Ferrell in street clothes, like playing around in the gym, and I looked at his stroke and how he dribbled the ball real quick. He hoop. I just sent it to you.
All right, so I'm gonna pull a clip up, and what I'm gonna say is, you know what I mean, it's all up for debate, you know what I mean, and I'm always a person that's willing to listen to
I don't know where he should rank because I don't know who else you got on the list.
Listen to Logic. But so I'm saying if he moves up at some point, he'll get moved up, yo. We'll move him up at some point in time, yo. If
I ain't even thinking him to enter. He ain't enter into my list for real.
Right.
I had to look that up real quick. Now he can hoop.
All right, so he might have a possibility of moving up the rankings then. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm always gonna be a person that's willing to listen to Logic.
So hold up. But see, he asked if we said he got game.
We ain't go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. My bad.
I'm about to say, I was just saying, like the way he said it, he wanted to do it for real. He kind of disqualified dudes that was from the league. So you can't have Ray Allen on there because then you got to include LeBron and Jordan for real for Space Jam. They already in the league. Of course they're going, yeah.
Right.
I think KD played Earl the Pearl or Earl somebody Monaco on some dumbass movie.
Okay, yeah. If you brought in
that, you just can't do NBA players,
right?
You'll just be kind of ranking the best NBA players at that point.
Exactly. So we just going off of actors that are playing basketball roles. So let me check this clip out, yo, because like I said, I might have been wrong the whole time, yo.
Is that right? Yeah. He got a little shimmy with his shit.
Tonight's loss as humiliating. Well, I don't know about that. We had a good time out there. You did have fun. How did you learn to play basketball?
I saw it on TV a couple times. I thought, I can do that. You'll check me. See that?
Oh shit.
I'll give you shoulder here. Oh. See, I can't shoot because I tore my rotator cuff.
Let's get high. I hit the blunt now. I believe that I can fly. Yeah.
You know, they give you pointers when you stand. You know how to block up and stay straight. Because from the hood, you shoot like sideways.
Okay, yeah. Here, player. Here, ball player.
You see how he handling the ball?
Yo, these are things that I watch when I make these assessments. Yeah. Andre play.
Like he play. He might not be the best.
Yeah, nah. He ain't super nice, but.
Okay, yeah, he hoop.
That's all the footage they had. Just him patting the ball back and forth.
Yeah, that was the end.
All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say I'm confident. You know what I mean? That Andre at least play a little ball. You know what I mean? Let me see the roles. Okay, yeah, Knox. That's it's pretty much guys who played basketball roles as opposed to basketball players playing in movies.
All right, so drink real quick.
All right, that's what it do. But yeah, I'm definitely probably gonna have to hold Andre spot on the list. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to come back and reassess where Andre is on this list. Most definitely. And I might have let me see. Yeah, I kind of already see where Andre gonna end up on his list, yo. You know what I mean? All right, so
I know the list, so that's cool.
yeah, I
Don't
kind
tell me neither.
yeah, I kind of see where he's gonna end up at on the list. So far we got Omar Epps and Falcon as worse. We gonna say they damn near tied. They damn near tied for worst place.
1A, 1B.
Yeah, for worst place and worst place. So where we going from here is, and this is actually a pretty classic basketball character here. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can get that up. For some reason, they fucking with me. This I mean, there's always something with this OBS shit, but it's all good. Where we at? All right. Next up is Juwanna Mann. Next up on our tier is Juwanna Mann. So we are at and actually Juwanna Mann is probably, I mean, we're gonna tuck Andre to the side for a second. And Juwanna Mann is probably going to be, I mean, Andre gonna end up moving. Yeah, Andre gonna end up moving.
So you put in, yeah, he gotta be near the bottom. Miguel Nunez is trash.
Yeah. To me, wasn't as bad as Omar Epps or my man in crossover, but
no, he gotta be towards the bottom though.
Oh yeah.
14.
Yeah, 14 or 13, and the other ones is 15. I forgot how they usually do that.
15,
but
14. Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, I guess it is. So he's 13.
Right. Let me see something. All right.
Well, then ain't no clip of him.
You said when? Yeah, because everybody probably seen Juwanna Mann enough because it's such an entertaining movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Like, I actually love that movie, yo. Like, this shit is funny,
yeah, you
yo.
know people say I like trash movies. That's one of my favorite movies on the low. Anytime it come on, I don't cut it off.
Right. So Juwanna Mann is, would you say P Money, yo? Hey Knox, would you say that Juwanna Mann is bad? He was a bad hooper, yo, but I love the movie, yo. I love the movie, yo. But
and Vivica Fox looked real good in that movie.
Yeah. She was in her prime and that shit. She was definitely.
You can play that game.
Yeah. But Vivica was the truth. Like motherfucking what's the shit? The karate shit.
The karate shit.
When she was mad, her name wasn't Black Mamba. She's like, Kill Bill. She's like, I'm supposed to be Black Mamba. You know what I mean? All right. So next up, yeah, his hooping was bad, and it Knox. So next up is, this might be controversial, is Wesley and White Men Can't Jump, yo.
Ooh.
Now you tell me how you feel about it. And all right.
So
and once you tell me how you feel about it, I'm actually gonna throw Wesley some bail. Once you tell me how you feel about me putting him so low.
I think he should be middle of the road. That's just me. But he you know how earlier you said, what's your name? Anthony Mackie
Anthony Mackie.
look athletic,
No,
but he
not
wasn't
Anthony Mackie.
athletic.
We talking about Omar Epps.
Omar Epps or whatever. He looked like the hooper, but he wasn't a hooper. Or he looked like an athlete, but he couldn't do shit. Wesley did a lot of running and jumping, but he ain't really do a lot with the basketball for real.
Right. Like, and when he jumped up and grabbed the rim, that was legit him jumping up to grab the rim because he that type of athlete.
Right. But you ain't really never see him with the ball doing a whole bunch of razzle dazzle.
Actually, I mean, he did, but it was cut. It was cut a whole lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't really like fluid. So it wasn't really necessarily him doing it. It was takes of him doing it the right way.
And cut scenes of somebody else doing it.
Yeah, so that's even worse.
Right.
Good movie. I don't know. I think.
So the reason I got him so low is.
So where you got Woody Harrelson?
He's high up on the tier. We ain't get there yet. Woody's high.
Like Woody Harrelson. All right, cool. I'm shut up.
Woody's higher on the tier. All right. So I got him so low, but he get a little bail because Wesley admittedly don't play basketball. Everything he learned was in the movie, right? Like everything he learned. Like he don't play no basketball. So that's why he not last, because he looks better than Omar Epps and them playing. But is a reason he's so low, because with that piece of knowledge, it's obvious that he not a hooper once you watch the shit. You know what I mean? So that's the reason, because I got the intimate knowledge knowing that Wesley never touched a basketball before making that movie. But he put a lot of work in to gain certain skills. Like for a cat, because they do show scenes of him, boom, 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 2 steps, making a layup. You know what I mean? From the little stuff that I seen, knowing how hard a lot of that stuff is to do for a cat that can't hoop, and he just learning it as an adult, I threw him the bail and I didn't put him in last place. My man Knox said, "Oh, in the New Jack City scenes too. That's a good pull up, yo. That's a good pull up, because New Jack City, like he completely fooled niggas. Like I didn't know. I knew that he was less of a basketball player in the basketball movie. You know what I mean? So they played the little basketball scenes pretty good in New Jack City for me to never think that he couldn't play at all in New Jack City. So West and White Men Can't Jump. All right. Our next one up is Damon Wayans in Celtic Pride. Another one of my low-key favorite basketball movies, including a nigga that, all right, you can see that Damon Wayans knows how to play basketball, but he looked like a mop, if that make any sense.
He probably is trash, but he grew up with brothers, hella brothers.
Right.
You know they hoop.
And you know Marlon got a little bit of game, but Marlon probably worked harder. Out of all of them, Marlon probably actually worked harder at hooping. You know what I mean?
Sean cool too, but he never really did a basketball movie. But I seen him and Marlon both hoop.
Okay.
And Sean already too.
All right, so I never seen Sean play, but Damon, like I said, my man Knox said all of them can hoop, all the brothers can play. And that makes sense. Shit, you got 5, 6 brothers. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta play with nobody else, right? And but right. But sometimes that shit can be a limitation. You get reps, but if none of them super nice, that's gonna limit all of them games, yo. That shit limit all of them games, because they end up having somebody to play with all the time. So you don't get the challenge of going out. You know what I mean? I give a great example. It's these 2 kids live around here. Well, they're not kids now. They should be about 21, 22 by now. But when I start playing with them, they was kids. It's 2 brothers. Both of them super athletic, but they don't do nothing but play one-on-one against each other, y'all. So as soon as you play the team game or you do anything else, you know what I mean? Like they do a lot of Both of them skinny, but they do a lot of like backing down because you can see they've been playing like a little tight, you know what I mean, little tight space together. You know what I mean? Like they was really like sheltered. You know what I mean? So their whole game is predicated on playing against each other. I'm talking about both of them can fly, yo. Like I'm over there, like trying to teach them why we playing to telling them, yo, you got the ability to do this, you know what I mean? Take the ball, you know what I mean? Power dribble, take a drop step, and just go up on a nigga, you know what I mean? Like, try and tell them shit like that to make them more successful and impactful from what they already got. But they can probably beat somebody, even some guys that can play a little bit with their athleticism, but as far as their games, they super duper limited. Like if they try to walk on a team or something right now, they're getting cut. Like both of them. You know what I mean? So the second to eldest fundamentals, exactly P Money. So the second to the eldest Wayne's brother is at, let me see where we at. 14, 15, 13, 12. All right, and Andre 3000 is tabled right now because he might be climbing the list, yo. Andre 3000 might be climbing the list.
I know it ain't related to basketball.
Right.
But Damon Wayans is my favorite Wayans brother too. He the funniest to me.
You say like, yeah. He got the most like top tier comedy with him.
And
like,
his shit is natural. Like my wife and kids might be top 5 black comedies ever.
Top five black comedies, top 2 probably most underrated if we sit back and go and think about it. You know what I mean? And it's definitely one of the top underrated joints.
Straight comedy. Like
Yo, Taheem, what's up, my guy?
Yo, what it is, bro?
All right, Taheem, what you think about the list so far, yo? Top 2. Yo, so far we got top 2, what it do? Yo, we might have to do something with that. Top 2. So far we got Omar Epps and my man from Crossover, Anthony Mackie tied for worst basketball players in the movie. Next up is Wesley Snipes, White Men Can't Jump, and then Damon Wayans and what was that again? The Sixth Man. All right, so next up, damn, yo,
Damon Wayans is in Celtic Pride.
Yeah, Damon Wayans in Celtic Pride. All right, so now we actually getting into the guys that actually can play in my eyes. No TV show cut. Yes, straight movies. Ooh, if we did if we did TV shows, yo, Carlton is number last with the gas, yo. He last with the gas if we was doing TV shows, my guy, yo. So that's a good ass call, yo. So next up, yo, I don't know if a lot of people saw this movie or whatever, but I got my man Team Tariq. You know what I mean? And if you saw the movie, you'll know why I'm calling him Team Tariq.
I'm vetoing that. My man Tariq too low.
You say he too low?
He too low.
Well, this the thing. When you see the rest of the list, you're gonna say, all right, he had to put him there. The list coming up.
It's big in that movie, yo.
The list coming up. I mean, you can see the slideshow. You can see the slideshow right there.
My Rainey can really hoop. Like I ain't saying he top 10.
You got all right. You got him over Bow Wow and like Mike.
Yeah. His shit was tighter than Bow Wow's and like Mike. Like Bow Wow can hoop, but Tariq shit was put together. Like
all right, we pull the clips. You got to pull the clips because most people probably not even familiar with this particular movie, y'all. So you're gonna have to pull a clip. Everybody know Reek my guy. Reek was my guy when all of y'all wanted Reek dead. So the sidebar, while he is looking for the goddamn clips of Tariq, I'm just letting y'all know.
Look, he got whole basketball tutorials, not tutorials, whole basketball videos of just him, not even on some movie shit. Like,
all right,
Michael Rainey.
So we might be tabling, we might be taking Tariq in the Andre section and coming back later. Because a lot of people
He out here indictment giving niggas buckets with no shirt on.
Okay. So like I said, I'm always mutable, y'all. I'm always willing to see knowledge and add that knowledge to myself. See, that's where a lot of people got a problem. Well, let me get back to Tariq real quick. Tariq was my man back on Power, yo. I knew where he was headed. I ain't want him to kill his father, but I knew he was headed to be a G, yo. All right. Plus, I kind of can relate to Tariq low key. I tell my story later on.
What movie
but
Romeo hooping?
Yeah, I don't remember Romeo hooping in a movie. You know what I mean? And it's probably a couple movies I forgot. But when I got to about 15, I was like, yo, I gotta chill out. I gotta chill out on this list. So we got some footage coming up of my man Team Tariq. My man Team Tariq doing his thing. So like I said, I'm always willing to change. What is browser shit at? There's a lot of shit going on over here. I ain't gonna lie, yo, for real, y'all. So like, pull it up. Yeah, we about to pull it up now, y'all. See, really, it's supposed to be from the movie, but he gave me some footage of.
Man, I did the same thing for Bow Wow too, because that's who next.
Bow Wow wasn't even next, yo. But I'm
Give you a Bow Wow versus Kobe clip.
I think I remember that shit.
You probably gonna have to scrub through them for real, because they long as shit.
Internet chatter.
Yeah, Tariq. I seen enough already, yo. I seen enough already. I seen that jab step, dribble. He's about to step back. I seen that shit.
His form ugly though.
Yeah, he ain't against no serious comp out there, but I'm definitely. You said scrub through it. Nigga, you supposed to put your highlights up, little nigga. Okay, with the left. All right. I appreciate misses too. If they good misses. He make sure he ain't left-handed though. D trash.
He's trash up here. He definitely supposed to put his highlights. Somebody else is recording, I think.
Yeah, somebody else is recording. Just got Jade.
I ain't getting smashed.
Come on, Reek. Nigga, come back, yo. Yo, he is getting shitted on.
He is not making my case for him. Whoever his man in the red shorts is, don't need to pass the ball because he trash.
This nigga Tariq out there on his fucking Omar Epps show just looking like an athlete, yo. Like he out there showing he just a regular kid, yo. Like, yo, look, I'm regular, yo.
I ain't good at everything.
Hey, little mama, I'm recording. I'll call you back.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right, we might need another clip, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do better.
All right, you got the ball. All right, shorty. All right, and he right-handed. All right. He right-handed and he took that floater with the left. So that tell me that he better than a lot of hooping actors right there. You know what I mean? So
Do he come back?
you say, do he come back?
Yeah, that's all I want to know. How you put this nigga took that out?
The name of the movie, a knock show. The name of the movie is Amateur, y'all. Is a movie where he plays a high school kid that his eligibility becomes in jeopardy, and he kind of becomes a pro in high school. You know what I mean? It's pretty good movie. So I don't know, yo. He might be in his proper place, yo. From what I seen right there, you know what I mean? He might be in his proper place. He got the size on Bow Wow, of course, you know what I mean? But he might be in his proper place. Cause I kind of got Bow Wow right now beating your one-on-one, yo.
All right. Based off that trash that he just presented me, I'm gonna retract what I said. But he looked more put together in the movie. Than Bow Wow.
But you know that's what this was about, yo. This was about the actual movie performance.
All right, so we going by that. I still think he should be ranked over Bow Wow and Like Mike.
All right, and see if you can before we get to Bow Wow, you know what I mean? Because anybody you completely disagree with their ranking, I'm willing to table them and come back to it like we did Andre. So right now, Team Tariq is he tabled right now. Like right now he tabled, and we gonna come back to it. So
not just hit the trailer. So when we go back, you could just go to it.
All right. So when we get the Bow Wow, we can go back. We can go back to the trailer. So next up, I got where we at? Saying Tariq. I got Marlon. I got Marlon Wayans in the 6-man. You know what I mean? I don't think I need an actual clip because I remember the movie vividly. If there's any disagreeing on his spot in here, you know what I mean? Of course, we can pull a clip up, and I'm willing to review once we pull the clip up of his placing right here. But what I saw in that movie was what they showed in Above the Rim. He was a much better ball player than what they showed in Above the Rim. Like he really was supposed to make the team. Like Birdie's supposed to pick Joe up in Above the Rim if he was as good as he showed me in the 6-man. You know what I mean? So Marlon in the 6-man. Do you?
Where we at? 10?
We let me see, 13, 14, 13, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah, we're around 10. Yeah. We're around 10.
I can agree with that. I ain't got no argument.
We're around 10. And like I said, don't think about who he might be better than. I mean, who he might be. Just think about him being better than the guys that we got behind him.
I ain't got no argument there.
All right. So next up is Derek Luke and Glory Road. One of my, matter of fact, low key, Glory Road is probably my favorite basketball movie.
It's top 5 for me.
You know what I mean?
Close to the top 3. So yeah, I agree.
To me, Glory Road is Black Hoosiers.
Yeah, definitely.
See, was trying to find the Romeo clip in the back. I don't. If we got to look that hard for the Romeo movie, can you remember a Romeo basketball movie? And Romeo we might have to consider Romeo a cheat code also, because Romeo is a division. He's a Division I basketball player, and he was a 3-star recruit coming out of coming out of high school. So that he might be on the cheat code end, because I'll say that out the gate that Romeo is a better ball player than everybody on this list.
Because he played with DeMar DeRozan.
Right. So Romeo might be slightly a cheat code. He go close to like the NBA college niggas, the niggas we definitely know that that can play. All right. So next up is Mekhi Phife. Mekhi Phife, why I always called you Mekhi Phife and shit. Probably from Phife Doug from
I was in too deep like Mekhi Phife.
Who said that bar, y'all?
Kanye West.
Okay. Because you know Mekhi Phife wasn't in too deep.
I know. It's the dumbest shit ever.
You know what I mean? So that go on
that go on the Mekhi Phife, that's what popped in my head.
Right, that go in the idiot bars on the idiot bars tier. You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody tapping him on the shoulder like, bro, that was on my apps.
Right. All right. So I was kind of torn between Mekhi Phife and Derek Luke and Glory Road, but Derek Luke and Glory Road, they might have won a national championship, but ain't nobody sniff a line of coke and go rip down the motherfucking rim in the game, yo. Ain't nobody else do that, yo. So, Mekhi Phife, he edged Derek Luke because went and ripped that motherfucker out the socket, yo. You know what I mean?
What movie are we talking about?
Oh, you ain't never seen O before?
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, Derek Luke over Mekhi Phife.
Olden James, yo.
Derek Luke over Mekhi Phife, bro.
Derek Luke ain't sniff a line of coke, yo, and go get hype and tear the basket. Look at that shit right there, yo. This nigga.
Hey, yo. Derek Luke beat Pat Riley.
Yeah, they won the national championship. They beat Adolph Rupp. They beat Adolph Rupp, yo.
Call them all types of niggas.
No, Pat Riley was respectful, yo. All right, man. I take that. I take that, yo. You know what I mean? I'll take that pause. You know what I mean? I'll go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you that one, yo. Just because Glory Road is actually my favorite basketball movie. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead.
I feel snorting a lot of coke, but that's probably like some superpowers right there, though. Like, look what Lawrence Taylor did snorting coke in the NFL.
Right. But ain't none of them go.
That's a cheat code.
Ain't none of them go tear the backboard. I mean the rim down,
cheat
yo.
Code.
Ain't none of them go tear the rim down, yo. You know what I mean? And all right, I'm gonna give Derek Luke the edge because of his broad. This nigga O went nuts over that white girl, yo. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and give my man Derek Luke that nod, and they made history.
Mekhi Phife got at least 5 roles where he either go crazy over a bitch or he go crazy because of a bitch and kill her. Like, that nigga he love that shit.
Yeah. It's because the bras were loving you around that time. So that's the kind of movies you put him in.
He just did a movie like that not too long ago where he fought this white bitch and they killed her boyfriend or some shit like that, or killed her husband, an old white man.
Yeah, I ain't see the actual movie, but I know what movie you talking about.
I watched that shit. I watched that shit with my homegirl. That shit it's fucking horrible. It's actually a good movie. I ain't even gonna say it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, a lot of dumb movies, bad movies be good movies, low key. But what was the one? This is when he was in his prime. Where like seduced the nigga wife, but he ended up working with the husband, but he still ended up like crazy and shit. So still was trying to take the wife and shit. Like,
yeah, I'll blend together. He did like 10 of them.
Yeah, it was the light skinned nigga from. Matter of fact, it was the same light skinned nigga from Soul Food. Like it was the same light skinned nigga that gave him the job on Soul Food. That was
I don't remember that.
yeah. So long story short, Mekhi Phife was like he was like a escaped convict. And his mode of operandi was
It's called like uninvited guests or something.
uninvited guest, yo. Yeah, uninvited guest, yo. Yeah, that movie. That
Once
movie.
you started talking about him being an escape convict, it clicked.
Yeah, that movie was good. Like you'll go straight for the eat. Like don't leave your girl around him because he going straight for the eat, yo. You know what I mean? Going.
Yeah, you'll definitely like that shit. Your motherfucker, he ain't care about getting typecasted.
Right.
You
So
want me to be a crazy black nigga that kill bitches? I got you.
exactly. So now we get to Bow Wow and Like Mike. So is this too high?
What, like 7, 8?
Because we're in the top 5.
5? We in the top 5?
We are in the top 5.
I don't think he too high. I just think Tariq too low. If we talking basketball movies.
Performance within the basketball movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The performance within the basketball movies. His shit was better than not Omar Epps, Mekhi Phife. I like Glory Road better, but it was better than Dark Luke's.
All right. So I mean, I could have possibly took impact of the actual movie into account also. Like,
well, if you doing
no.
High.
I'm talking about as far as in balancing the player and you know what I mean the actual movie, because that was the reason I actually put Tariq and his movie in this is because Tariq he done made it. You know what I mean? He's so big now. So that's why he ended up making it in this list. Because if it wasn't no power, he probably wouldn't have got the role. But let's say like if it wasn't no power, right? If we ain't have Tariq right now, the man he is today, I might have even forgot this movie and not even include the movie. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I'm listening to you, but it's hard for me to put him over. Like I can put him over Marlon in the 6 Man.
Mekhi Phife.
So all right. So what is that you disagree about, Knox?
You gotta at least give me Mekhi Phife, bro.
What is that you disagree about, Knox? Is it
I can see it on Glory Road. Yeah, that the list look about right.
And we still
you could put like a space in between. We gotta see what. I guess we gotta see the whole list to see where.
Where Andre 3000 line. But I got a feeling it's gonna be about right here, yo. Right between where that space at between Marlon and Mekhi Phife. You put them over Mekhi Phife and O?
No.
But let me see. His basketball scenes was trash and Like Mike. So P Money saying his basketball scenes was trash and Like Mike. But I can see his crossover. I can see his I can see it.
Yeah, but I say he had a nice little his shot looked good.
I can see he had that hang, yo. He had that Iverson, yo, and
his
he had the
shot
little,
looked good. He had a nice finger roll.
Right, yo. That's a tough one, yo. Like, yo, he was all right, yo. Like we really could see, we really could see that Bow Wow can hoop just by watching that shit. Even though it was a lot of magic going on, you know what I mean? It's kind of tough, yo, for me to.
Like his finger roll came off nice. His jumper looked his handle was nice. Like. You know, when he had Jason Kidd fake reaching, like it looked fluid for real. Like
right.
It looked like he was really bing bing when he was Jason Kidd. You know, when he hit Jason Kidd for real.
Right.
Kitty shit. I don't know. I thought it looked pretty good. Like, I mean, of course, the dunking and all that was exaggerated for real, but
Yeah,
like
I wasn't convinced about the magic at all. And you gotta remember, yo, he had magic shoes on too, yo. You know what I mean?
like,
So and nostalgia it's got to be taken these movies. You know what I mean? So a lot of that it's got to be taken into account. You know what I mean? That's the only reason some of these niggas even can make any kind of basketball list at all is because of the movie itself. You know what I mean? Yeah. P Money said too much magic for him. All right. I mean, I can completely understand that. You know what I mean? I can completely understand that.
I feel like rolling another blunt.
All right. So right. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 9. All right. So we in the top 4 now. All right. So does Bow Wow belong in the top 5? I literally thought about what you said the other day. Crunched the list to make sure it wasn't Cat, and Bow Wow made the top 5. But that was in consideration of what you said the other day that Bow Wow got to be in the top 5 for like Mike. But as we revisit, is Bow Wow over Dark Luke in Glory Road?
No.
All right. So Bow Wow gets moved, but
I don't know who your top 4 is, so I might want to drop them too. So
no. Top 4, consensus top 4. You already started arguing about number 1, about the GOAT in my eyes. You already started arguing about it. But I believe that my top 4 is the consensus top 4, unless I just missed a movie and I forgot about one. So, top 4. Woody Harrelson, White Men Can't Jump.
Woody was nice.
That's number 4 right there.
I don't really have an argument right there.
So we got Woody Harrelson, White Men Can't Jump.
Ain't no argument on Woody.
All right.
Can't really argue on Woody. So let's see. Let's jump to number 3.
All right. I'm at the go into the demonstration. Let me see. Boom.
I had to roll another blunt. I'm really trying to avoid that shit.
For some reason, some of them not coming up. Number 3. Jay Lang, The Air Up There. Big youngin'. Big African youngin'. Any argument from anybody?
Why?
Say what?
Why? What skills jumped off the screen at you?
Why? Because he going to the Nuba.
The NUBA.
He going to Nuba. Yo.
And I really don't have no argument. I just wanted you to say stupid shit like Nuba.
All right, just starting just to look at his post up right there. Look at his post
he
up.
Look like a young Dream.
Look at his post up.
You say he look like a young Dream?
Yeah, he look like a young Dream. What's racist?
Cause he African, and you saying that he look like an African.
What's wrong with that?
You typecast him. Maybe he a young Yao Ming.
No. He looked like a young Dream. He was swift. Yo, ran like a deer. You know what I mean? He could fly, yo. You know what I mean? Like Jay Lang, yo. Jay Lang, number 3. And honestly, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm not even gonna go there, y'all. Jay Lang could be number 1, but we talking top 3. Number 2, Kyle Watson, yo.
If Kyle Watson number 2 and I know who your number one is. I disagree. Kyle Watson the GOAT. Ain't nobody.
How Kyle Watson the GOAT and the GOAT came and saved him. The GOAT came and saved him, yo. He ain't even get his game right until he got around the GOAT, yo. He was dead, the GOAT took him here. You gotta spread your fingers, young nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You got to spread your fingers.
He might have been the GOAT at one point. Listen,
ain't nothing wrong with being top two all time.
At one point in time, right? But when the movie took place, Kyle was the GOAT.
No. The GOAT came and showed you why he was the GOAT, yo. 30 points.
Unrealistic. I'm calling cat.
In 1.5 minutes.
I call cat because that's impossible.
It's not. We seen the buckets. We seen the buckets, yo.
It's impossible.
We seen the buckets, yo.
It's impossible, yo.
We seen the buckets, yo.
He stripped them niggas every possession, bro.
Exactly, yo. He showed you what he do when he had Kyle in the park. You gonna try that little young? Oh, come on, yo. They showed you his. They showing you. You know what I mean? If this nigga had his head right, he might be the GOAT. That's what they showing you in that movie, yo. Tommy Sheppard, yo. Tommy Sheppard the GOAT, yo. I'm sorry, yo. Tommy ain't no Kyle Watson, yo. Kyle Watson was the young bull. Tommy Sheppard is the GOAT. Like, all right, if Tommy Sheppard ain't do that at the end of the movie, you know what I mean? If he just had a good game, you know what I mean? Like, he was still catching oops and shit, yo. Like, they threw that bitch way up that motherfucker, yo. He still got... He's 60. Wow. Schwab. Top of the key, Schwab. Top of the key. Finish square, Schwab.
So, all right.
Off the screen, Schwab. Yo, he scored. He scored in every single way, yo. 3-level scorer, yo. Lockdown defense.
All the funny shit aside. He didn't really show you that he was a better basketball player.
He showed you he was greater.
He did, yo, as far as an actor in a basketball movie, fucking what's your real name?
Leon.
Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne. Dwayne Martin.
Dwayne Martin.
Right.
Dwayne Martin gave the best performance for a actor in a basketball movie. Now, his performance was better than Kyle's. That's like as far as what he accomplished in the movie, but as far as showing that you was a better hooper, Dwayne Washington looked the part.
That's why he's so high. That's why he's number 2.
You can't go because you did.
That's why he's so high. That's why he's so high.
Qualifying Bow Wow, because if we talk exploits, Bow Wow took his team from the lottery to the playoffs in the NBA. He was bang banging AI and Jason Kidd.
Yeah, but everything else is a variable though. Everything else is a variable.
If we add that in,
but Leon, you trying to say Leon didn't look the part? You can't say he didn't look the part.
I ain't saying he ain't
He's probably huh? Say again.
He ain't give me no razzle dazzle.
He ain't give you no razzle dazzle. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all.
I'm mad Kyle to go.
Hold up, y'all.
But I like your list.
Hold up, y'all.
You
gotta see them buckets again, yo. You gotta see them buckets, yo.
I remember getting mad that they gave this nigga 30 points in a minute and a half.
They couldn't stop him, yo.
30 points in a minute and a half.
It was 30 points in 1.5 minutes, yo. The GOAT, yo.
I'd have stabbed that nigga.
They tried. Well, no, they was trying to kill Kyle, but yo, and they tried.
I'd have stabbed that nigga.
They tried. You don't remember Nigga threw him the hard elbow straight to the head and shit and all that shit. He got up.
He caught a couple of them.
More buckets.
You taking off on me from the free throw line? Bang, I'm taking your knees out.
Like really,
He'd have been the injured group.
He ain't look like he was that far out his prime, yo. He might have really somebody might have really they should have told somebody in the league, yo, y'all know motherfucking Tommy Sheppard scored 30 points in 1.5 minutes in that shootout. You know what I mean? But yeah, yo.
What about the nigga that died on the roof?
What about him?
He might have been a GOAT.
Nah, yo. That was Tommy Sheppard, like, little man, yo. Like, nah.
You sure?
Yo, worship Tommy Sheppard, yo.
Oh, I just want to make sure.
Nah, Tommy Sheppard was the shit, yo. Like that.
Want to make sure.
That moment is the moment that sidetracked him from his greatness, yo. Like, yo, he ain't go to college or nothing after that.
I just want to make sure, you know. I ain't hating on Tommy Sheppard, but Kyle Washington was the shit that whole movie.
Kyle Watson,
Watson, and I feel like I felt like he was so much the shit. Dwayne Martin was so much the shit in that movie. The total package, and I ain't saying he was on Ray Allen level and he got game, but his acting was way better than Ray Allen acting. He got game, just like Ray Allen. Basketball was better than his basketball in Above the Rim, but as far as like the totality of it,
yeah.
If you put them two together, I take Kyle Watson over Jesus Shuttlesworth.
And you know what? If Dwayne Martin was younger when He Got Game came out, and they wasn't trying to force an NBA player into that role,
he just did it.
If he had that role, it would have been a better movie.
Yeah, and it might have been his breakout role. He might have really been a star after that.
Yeah, so I'll say that because it would have been better acting and capable basketball. So yeah. I can agree with that.
He could have been a decent Jesus Shuttlesworth.
So if we had to go with star,
why Denzel ain't getting no ring?
Because I didn't feel like for one, I disqualified the movie, and I didn't feel like he had enough basketball action in the movie.
Nah, I can give you that. He ain't nothing but a nigga that passed the ball.
Like he showed you, yeah, Denzel actually can play. You know what I mean? But I just didn't get enough action out of him. Because like I said, Tommy Sheppard wouldn't even be on this list if he didn't play in the shootout. That 1.5 minutes, yo, 30 points in 1.5 minutes. And them jump shots was actually, a lot of them was actually him shooting and they was going in. You know what I mean? Because they was one continuous shot. You know what I mean? No cut, like he shoot it, cut it, see the ball go in. No, that shit was, even though that's easy to do, niggas shoot the ball 30 times and make 10 of them and y'all can just cut them in, you know what I mean? But still though, you know what I mean? I just feel as though, you know what I mean, and we saying we going with feelings, but my feeling is if we was to put this to a vote, Tommy Sheppard #1 with a gun.
Like it'll be Kyle Watson, but I feel you.
I feel as though
I can't argue that.
So
that would be in my top 5.
Right. So the poll open, you know what I mean? Because it's going to YouTube. So anybody else that's going to comment, you know what I mean? Y'all can argue the list, but we really want to know, who do y'all think is the GOAT between Kyle Watson and Tommy Sheppard? Basketball performances in a movie. You know what I mean? Who do y'all feel is the GOAT in that concern? I say Tommy Sheppard. Krev say Kyle Watson.
Yeah. Other than that, I feel like I agree pretty much all the way through. What are we gonna do with 3K?
3K
You
is
gonna slide somewhere?
yeah, 3K slides between Marlon Wayans and 6-Man and Mekhi Phifer and O.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's about right. So Marlon and Damon right next to each other.
I feel like we did Wesley kind of dirty. I feel like you dinged Wesley because he said that he didn't play basketball
You know what?
for the movie.
Entertainment.
And that ain't fair to him.
Entertainment factor, athleticism. Damon Wayans might have walked into the set with more basketball skills, but the finished product, Wesley Snipes ended up a better finished product. So I'm willing to make that one change because Wesley had hops. He had real
How you
life.
feel about sliding Wesley up to over 3K? Right behind O.
Over Marlon and 6-Man?
Yeah. Because Marlon and Damon neck and neck. Like you said, they kind of got like a ceiling because they hooped against each other their whole lives. You feel me? They both was decent in their movies. Like, they wow you. I thought, like, I didn't know that Wesley Snipes never had played basketball before White Man Can't Jump. I didn't know that.
All right, so...
And watching White Men Can't Jump, I would never have known that.
Got you. He slides up the list for the same reason he slid over Damon. He slides over Marlon.
Yeah, and I can live with the rest of that.
But you said over to 3K though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said
I feel like cause like at first we was going off of, you know, them being able to hoop in general. You feel me? And I ain't pay attention to the fact that you was just saying keep it strictly to the movie that they was in.
Right.
You feel me? Wesley did more in his movie hoop wise than 3K did in semi-pro. Like
because the action was spread throughout the players. In semi-pro, Woody was in that too, which we didn't take into account. You know what I mean?
Didn't pay that no attention.
We ain't take that into account.
Why, that makes sense why Woody a little higher too, though.
Yeah, well, I was going off of White Man Can't Jump, but putting semi-pro into consideration, and the fact that semi-pro might have him challenging Jay Lang.
Yeah.
Semi-pro might have him challenging Jay Lang, yo. So
yeah, he should be 3.
Woody Harrelson probably is the third best basketball player actor in a movie because he got 2 where he did a pretty good job.
Would he go to number 3? Tommy Sheppard homeboy name was Nutso. P Money let us know that his name was Nutso.
Nutso.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you know Gunwell Nutso wasn't nice as Tommy Sheppard. You know what I mean?
Man,
Tommy Sheppard was building him up.
Wow.
Yeah, Tommy Sheppard was building him up. Yeah, so from worst to first, we got Omar Epps in Love and Basketball. Number 15. And really tied for number 15 is Anthony Mackie and Omar Epps in their respective movies, Crossover and Love and Basketball.
Both of them equally as trash.
They equally as trash, yo. You know what I mean? Number 13 is Damon Wayans in Celtic Pride. One of my favorite sports movies. That movie was fucking hilarious. You know what I mean?
That movie.
That movie was funny as hell.
I used to watch it with my aunt. That's one of the only movies she had on the DVD. I mean, on VHS.
Wow.
Yeah, but so we used to watch
How
that
she
shit all
end
the
up with
time.
just Celtic pride? That's
I have
that's
no idea.
that's random as hell, yo. You know what I
But
mean?
we used to watch that shit at least 3-4 times a week.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that I'm gonna go back and watch. Number 12, Marlon Wayans in Six Man. Number 11, Andre 3K in Semi Pro. Number 10 is Wesley in the classic White Men Can't Jump. Number 9 is my man Odin James, Mekhi Phife in the movie O, who did something nobody ever did, banged a line of coke, and went and ripped the rim out in a high school basketball game.
Over a white bitch.
Over a white broad. What was that? Number 9? Number 8?
He ruined his life over Beyonce and Common too. Now that I think about it, yo really got history with this shit.
Number 8, a surprise entry, is our man Team Tariq, Michael Rainey Jr. in the movie Amateur. Good job, shorty. New star, big new star.
Big Money Reek.
Big Money Reek, the hustler. Number 7, Bow Wow in the childhood classic, Like Mike, with the magic shoes. Number 6, and one of my personal favorites, Glory Road, Derek Luke. I forgot his name. The point guard of the Texas Southern, Texas West. What was the?
I can't remember what the point guard name was.
Well, the school that eventually became UTEP, the first all-black starting 5 to win an NCAA national championship. Number 4 is the Horse, Young Dream, Jay Ling, in the air up there. We going to the Nuba, baby. Number 3, who jumped up in the list, Woody, White Man Can't Jump, and Semi Pro, Woody Harrelson, catching the oop at the end. And the controversial order of the top 2, but I don't think the top 2 should be disputed, is Kyle Watson, who I consider the GOAT. Well, Kyle Watson, who Krev considered the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
And the guard, Tommy Sheppard, who I consider the GOAT, are the top 2. So like I said, the comment section is going to be open to the voting of who y'all believe is in this list, but specifically, who's the GOAT? Tommy Sheppard?
But just pose this question to people that's voting between 1 and 2.
Or Kyle Watson. Go ahead and pose your question.
Could Tommy Sheppard had played Denzel and he got game? No. Kyle Watson could have played Jesus Shuttlesworth and he got game.
Yes. Leon could have played Denzel role and he got game. Nope. Yes, indeed. And as a matter of fact, with Ray Allen, it would have looked like it made more sense because of the height.
Say it again.
If he played that role, Leon played that role with Ray Allen, it would have made more sense.
What?
With the height, even with the looks, it would have made more sense. So yes,
I can argue that.
Right. So you just you kind of answered. You know what I mean? You kind of contradicted yourself. Just like in that show,
it wouldn't have hit as hard.
I had to disagree. As a matter of fact, coming off of Above the Rim, with the reputation as Tommy Sheppard. It would have damn near been like Tommy Sheppard had a kid, nigga. We would have been like Tommy Sheppard was in jail. He had a kid and he ended up great.
That's what we're going with.
That's what I'm going with, yo. So
Yo, you really fuck with Tommy Sheppard, yo.
Tommy Sheppard, that man, yo. He the man, yo. I regret not seeing him in the league, yo.
Kyle Watson smacked the league, though.
We don't know that. We don't know what happened at the Georgetown. We don't
Kyle
know that.
Watson smacked the league.
We don't know. We don't know what happened after Georgetown, yo.
You trying to make shit up. He was a lottery pick. That man was a lottery.
He was one and done after he hit that big shot. Yo, he was one and done, yo.
Yeah, he was one and done.
It was right. Yo says the Iverson story and shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna get in contact with them and I'm gonna make a butter room too.
Okay. All right, man. But like I said, the voting is open in the comment section, and you let us know who's the GOAT, Kyle Watson or Tommy Sheppard. So next,
Kyle Watson.
Right. So next time up, you know what I mean? Like I'm announce it again. What I'm doing is, as a matter of fact, I need a vote on this too. Also, which Eminem album is the definitive Eminem album that I need to review as a non-Eminem guy to convince me of Eminem's greatness. So far, I've only heard two choices.
Do that one with you.
I've only heard. Well, you know what I mean. If it's still trash after. See, I think you're a little bit closer to. You know what I mean, the kind of the era of people that came up with M that love him. You know what I mean. You're a bit closer to that. So you're a little more intimate with his music. You know what I mean. But what I'm saying is
intimate enough to know that I don't like it.
Right. So I've been told the Marshall Mathers LP and the Eminem Show. Those are the two, but I need to know one. I'm not listening to both of them. If one of them makes me listen to the other one, he did his job. You know what I mean? But so far it's been the Marshall Mathers LP and the Eminem Show, top two.
Hooks. So I say Hooks gotta let you know he a big Eminem stan.
Right. He's one of the people that let me know already, I think. So we just came up with the name of what me and Krev doing right here. The top two. TOPTEW. And I thank my man Taheem Hooks for the idea. You know what I mean? With his comment. You know what I mean? Top two. That's me and Krev joint. And we out.
Yeah.